And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Now here's Brunson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. It's George on the wing. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Here's Brunson, and it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
76ers have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Embiid. Here's George. Julius Randle with the rebound.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Here's DiVincenzo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity in that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And here's Brunson. Following Kyle Lowry's 3. Hart, no good. Pass to Martin. Bridges with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And here they go. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Julius Randle wants to put his opponents on their heels. Coach Tom Thibodeau said he's done a really good job of running the floor, moving without the ball, generating speed on the catch. I knew from coaching against him, the one thing you don't want to see is Julius Randle with a head of steam coming at you downhill. Kevin?
Are you kidding me? Get out of the way. ADA, thanks. Now here's Randle. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Embiid. Back to George. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The 76ers trailed by 5. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York ball.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Brunson up top. He's got 11. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
He's had troubles at the line so far in this one, going 0 for 3.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
But, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Now, Brunson. After Kelly Oubre missed from long range.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
Here's Hart. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Offline with his 3. And here's Brunson. Up in time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 15-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The 76ers lead. Embiid the screen. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Back to George. Pocket 6. They get it back. Outside Gordon. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Gordon's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
It's so many of Gordon's shots come from 3-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And here's Brunson outside. Out to Bridges. Pass to Randall. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 13 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
From deep, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Randall. And Hart has it in the corner. Brunson with it. Brunson hard finish inside.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. The 76ers leading by 3. To the middle. Back to Maxey. Back to George. Oubre outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oubre's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McBride. The tray. Good on the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to George. 76ers moving the ball around. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to McBride. Here's DiVincenzo. Now McBride. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Anunoby right side. And the rejection by Embiid. Maxey on the wing. He has 5. Outside, George. Driving in. Oh, that was something else.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Kicks it out to Gordon. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Gordon's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. McBride with the ball. He has 5. Looking to end the run. And Embiid pulls it down. Now here's Gordon. And that one drops. Gordon's got 8 points.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
29. That's my man.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knicks trailed by 10. And here's Randall. Six to shoot. Driving to the basket. Here's Anunoby. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 10. From deep, George. No good on the shot. Here's McBride. The three. Knocks down the three ball.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Embiid the screen. With course, Embiid takes it to him.
Crafty with the ball. Lowry calls for the pick and roll to open something up for his team.
Here's Anunoby. Back to Robinson. Pass to McBride. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside Lowry. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
McBride with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Pass to Anunoby. Back to McBride for the three. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 11. And it's off from three-point range. And here is DiVincenzo with the drive. It's hauled in by George. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That's his third foul of the game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Trains it from beyond the arc. George has got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre, no one around him. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. Knicks trailed by 11. Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson. Now recovering. This one for three. They get the rebound. Now here's DiVincenzo. Brunson outside. Tries again. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Brunson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New York. Here's Oubre. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Robinson. Out to Bridges. Lets it go with the three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Right side Robinson. Over George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Philadelphia.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this game. Such an overall great performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Just 4 to shoot. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Timeout called the 76ers. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
So he can't get either to fall.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They grab their own miss, and they get it back. Hits it from three-point range. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Can't connect. So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group had.